Reason number one, sunscreen all year round makes sense, provided it's broad spectrum, meaning it targets pesky UVA rays that penetrate deeply into your skin's dermis, causing aging. And the levels of UVA change much less throughout the year than the levels of the burning UVB rays. So it means that if you travel in a car or sit by a window, you're getting UVA all year round. Now, why is this important? Well, we now know that wearing sunscreen every day actually will change the way your skin ages long term, not only preventing the aging of the future, but allowing it to repair the damage of the past. So wearing sunscreen, it seems, frees up your skin's resources to get busy undoing uneven skin tone, fine lines, and dull surface texture. Foodstuff number one to start with is carrots. Eating your carrots is actually a thing, full of carotenoids, which are the precursor of retinoic acid, which of course we all know is super important for skin health. It's a great skin food, and Dr. Zoe Draelos recommended eating 2/3 of a cup a day. Not too much of a stretch. So that's number one, eat your carrots. Number two, eat a tomato a day. Now, tomatoes are brimful of all sorts of skin-loving ingredients and chemicals, but the main one being vitamin C, and lycopene is also present in tomatoes. So great for skin health. We know vitamin C is essential for collagen assembly, for neurotransmitters in our brains, and they're also part and parcel of our immune system. So fundamental, must be replaced every single day. Foodstuff number three, olive oil is going to help you both in terms of its vitamin E consumption, but it will also help you absorb other nutrients from other foods. So drizzle some olive oil over your tomato. Number four, guess what? Avocados. That's probably no surprise, but half an avocado a day is going to deliver loads of goodness, including vitamin E, including carotenoids like lutein, and good fats. So half an avocado, combine that with your tomato and your olive oil, salad's looking pretty good, right? Number five, blueberries. Now, blueberries are an absolute powerhouse when it comes to antioxidants. So we're all very caught up in supplementation, but the reason I say eat your food from scratch is because there's so much more complexity to the antioxidants that you'll find in natural foods. Blueberries contain something like 13,000 different phytochemicals in precise quantities. So a cupful of blueberries should be an absolute essential if you want to eat for skin and general health. One of my favorite ways is to incorporate those into overnight oats with some almond milk and some yogurt for a really delicious, fiber-rich breakfast. Next common question or concern was, I'm not sure that I'm applying the right amount. And I guess that really taps into the original question. So the reason the amount is important is because sunscreen is tested in a very standardized way. And the number that you're promised on the pack, say it's SPF 50 with a UVA symbol with a circle around it, which tells you that it's good broad spectrum cover, is based on a laboratory measure of 2 milligrams per centimeter squared. Now, what does that mean in real life? This is where your 1/4 of a teaspoon or your 1.25 ml teaspoon comes into play, because that's about the right amount for the face and about the right amount again for your neck. Now, I think what's really important is that people don't visualize what that actually means in terms of the particular sunscreen that they're using. Certainly in the clinic, I recommend sunscreens that come in a cream and a liquid format, and it looks quite different in the hand when you compare a thick, gloopy cream to a thin, kind of filmy liquid. So I think it's so important that you get a visual for yourself so you know what you're actually applying. And then I talked about my 13 dot technique, ways to make a certain amount of product be distributed evenly over the surface that you're trying to protect, because a key thing when we're doing this is not to miss bits, all right? So I think when you standardize the quantity by making sure you're doing the right amount, then you can't really go wrong. And I personally think the best thing to do is do one proper application first thing in the morning, okay? So how do we have a more comprehensive approach to protect ourselves from the hazard of pollution? We're not going to escape it anytime soon. So how do we manage it? Now, I think the first thing is to look at the fundamentals of cleansing, the importance of getting that particulate matter off your skin at the end of the day. For all of us who wear sunscreen and makeup daily, there's going to be a natural tendency for particulate matter to trap in the surface layer of your skin where it's coated with product. So it's imperative that you do a thorough cleanse. Now, we don't want to compromise barrier function, so you really do need to just use these, but to take your time with cleansing, using plenty of product, taking your time breathing. We use Flawless Cleanser in the clinic. I recommend that to my patients because it's designed to get everything off, but in one simple non-drying cleanse. So focus on cleansing and make sure that you remove every last pick of product from your skin. Retinoids work best in combination with other active ingredients. The challenging part, of course, is putting that routine together. But I genuinely think if you're doing this for the first time, strip out everything else, give your retinoid your whole attention, put together the right support products to enable it to be as easy as it can be, and I'll talk about that in a separate video, and you will reap the rewards.